Hello and welcome to Research 101 series. In this channel, I talk everything about research. So this series is about topics that are related to research. I hope you are going to find this channel useful. Please share and use the videos on this channel as you see fit. The content on this channel might be useful to students or researchers or even thesis supervisors who want to share the information with their students. So I have a series of various topics that are related to research that I'm going to be sharing. In this presentation, I'll highlight the key elements of a research proposal. Please note that different fields might have different expectations or proposal. However, in this presentation, I focus on general elements that are typically expected in an academic research proposal. Remember, a research can only be as good as the research proposal. So it means you must have a very good research proposal to guide you as you conduct your research so that you can have an excellent research. A proposal is important because if you're a student, it helps your supervisor to gain some understanding of what you want to do and also provides an opportunity to get feedback. So a research proposal is where you communicate your intentions about your research before you start to do the research. So why is a research proposal important? Research proposals are important because a proposal shows the need of the research study. To say in your proposal, after somebody reads your proposal, they do understand the need for that research, they understand the relevance and the feasibility to say, are you going to be able to carry out the study as proposed? A proposal also highlights ways in which the study will be conducted. The purpose of a proposal is basically threefold. It focuses on the what, the why, and the how. On the what is about what is it that you want to achieve, what are your goals, what are your objectives, what is the main aim of the study. Then it also focuses on the why. Why do you want to carry out the study? Who cares? What is the significance and importance of such a study? Why is it important to carry out such a study? Then the how is about, okay, you have a topic, you have objectives, you know why, but how are you going to achieve those goals? How are you going to carry out the study? So those are the main purposes of a proposal. A proposal itself has got different parts. You may consider to have a title page. The title itself must be catchy and very informative. The abstract is typically a high-level summary of your proposal. Then you have your introduction where you state your objectives and why the study is important and your research questions. Then literature review, because you want to situate your study within a body of literature. So it's important to carry out a literature review. Then you have a section where you highlight the methodology and the methods in terms of the theory that guides your study, the data collection tools, how you are going to analyze, the timeline, and the budget. So the research title must be catchy and short. Remember, readers are enticed by topics. When you are browsing through a journal or in a library, you are drawn to certain readings because of their catchy titles. So a research should also have an informative, clear and catchy title, which must be short enough. There are phrases that do not need to be included in a research topic. For example, there's no need for you to include in a research topic that this is an investigation. It's not necessary to state in a research title that this is an investigation because you're going to be doing an investigation in any case. So there's no need to state that in a title. It makes the title long and boring. Then for your research abstract, it's a very high level summary of your proposal. It varies, it can be around 400 words or so, but it depends on the field. In your abstract, you highlight the objectives, the methodology and methods, the data collection tools, and how you are going to be analyzing the data. So it's almost like summarizing everything about your proposal in a few sentences. The introduction section is a very important part of a research proposal because this is where you provide the background of the study and a statement of the problem. What problem are you investigating and why is it important? Who cares? Then you provide the rationale of the study. In the introduction section, you also state the objectives and the research questions, and also the delimitations or the boundaries of the study. You can also define key terms in the introduction section of your proposal. The literature review is very important because you don't want to reinvent the wheel. So what you need to do is to look at literature to see if there are other people who researched on your research topic. As you do your literature, you could also get ideas on framework which might be useful to unpack your results. So it's very important to situate your work in a body of relevant literature. As you review and write your literature, it's not just a summary of other people's work. You review literature that is related to your work and critique that work. It's not just a summary, but a critical analysis of the articles that you find in literature. So you'll be critiquing work that was done by others that is similar to your work. As you look at literature, you also identify knowledge gaps where your research will try to fill in the gap. So the literature review provides an opportunity for you to gain more understanding of issues around your research area and to also understand the kinds of research that are taking place within your field. Then the section on methodology and method. Methodology is a theory that informs your study in general and your methods in particular. I will explain the differences between methodology and methods in another video because methodology is not the same as methods. So in this section, you justify your methodology. You explain the theoretical underpinnings of that methodology you chose, why you chose it, and how that methodology relates to your research design, your methods like data collection tools, your sampling techniques. All those should be tied to the theory, to the methodology. So in this section, you can also have subsections where you start by explaining the theory, which is the methodology, the research design, the study context, You can also have a section where you highlight the researcher's background and motivation, a section where you highlight the study population, the sample, how are you going to sample your participants, then another section where you talk about the data collection tools and how you are going to analyze the data. And also you can also highlight the ethical considerations of your study and then provide a timeline and a budget. Then at the end, you list all the references that you cite in your work. So good luck and best wishes with your proposals and best wishes with your research. The details of each proposal elements are provided in other videos. So in other videos, I go into detail about each of those elements. Please feel free to share the video. I hope it helps. Thank you. Bye for now.